for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Pick it up. Pick it up.
They start the drive with Peterson. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. Give the Redskins 13 there on a first down.
I guess it's good we can't really read the mind of the defensive coordinator now, huh?
Had him pinned back there deep, give up that run. Can't be happy.
Yeah, whatever's in his mind right now, we probably couldn't say over the air.
They run again on first down. Peterson. He's got a first down past the 30. And all the way up to the 46. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Geis. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 44-yard line.
Go. Hey. 57's the mic. Watch your delta. Ready? 57. Mike, 57. All day, baby, all day. Mike's 57. 57's Mike.
On 2nd and 12, Haskins throwing the out route incomplete. That's Peterson. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
We got the gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 10.
57's the Mike. 57's the Mike.
3rd down. Here's Haskins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
57's Mike. Mike 57. Watch the run.
Here we go on 4th down. Haskins. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape.
Come on, set. Look at that. 51. We ain't giving up nothing today.
They'll try to get the ground game going with Ingram. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strip. Check this.
From the gun, Jackson. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Seth Roberts. And it's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Jackson. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. The screen good for 6, but it's not enough as it leads to a 4th down. So on 4th down, here's the Ravens Pro Bowl kicker Justin Tucker out onto the field. From the right hash, this from 53. Tucker's kick is good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their history. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. Back to the ground. This time it's Peterson. Peterson a first down and more. Adrian Peterson. Touchdown, Washington. Adrian Peterson. 64 yards. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because
the ball comes out, and this will get out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage, so fortunately they're able to hold on to the possession. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third. On third down, Jackson buying time to his left. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's fourth.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And no, it's incomplete. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Redskins will take control of the football. The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. The scene a short time ago, this crowd decked out in purple, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football, folks, as the Vikings get set to do battle with the Washington Redskins. Dan Bailey now to put the ball in the air, and we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
Here we go. Hey, hold on. Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
Here we go, the first carry for the former Viking Peterson. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A Redskin first down, the pickup 15 yards. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Second and 8 at the 42-yard line.
On 2nd down, Peterson. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 39. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Peterson. The tackle goes to Harrison Smith.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
A first carry now for Thompson. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
To throw on 3rd down, Haskins. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
As my dad used to tell me all the time, when you're getting ready to play a big-time game, especially when you have one going into a dome setting, better strap it up tight because that crowd can really affect things.
Especially on 3rd downs like the one we just saw there with the incompletion. Now Haskins to throw it. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ben Gideon. And this crowd into it early. Their guys stand tall on the opening drive of the football game. Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 43. Here's Cousins. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike.
On 2nd and 12, Cousins. Open here, Adam Thielen. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down. On 1st and 10, Cousins. And Diggs has it. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter.
Watch the safety creep. Watch the twist.
Cousins. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. That's Deron Payne with a sack that time.
Second and goal at the 6-yard line.
Second down and goal. Cousins steps away to his left. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. Montez Sweat in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs now leads to a 3rd and long. They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. To throw is Cousins. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they're throwing an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
First play of the drive is a run with Thompson. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
You got it.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
On 2nd down, it's Thompson. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Haskins on 3rd down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29.
And the Redskin first down.
Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Thompson. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Now it's Haskins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Thompson. He'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. Shotgun handoff to Thompson. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
He was brought down by Trey Williams. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Check Mike 54.
50-yard line.
Mike 54. Let's go. Let's go. All right, here we go. Check your hot read. Watch that. Mike 54.
From midfield now, Haskins. Throw left side complete. That's Thompson. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. On 3rd down, Haskins. And he finds McLaurin. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 34-yard line. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. After the sack on first down, Haskins, and that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Haskins, third and long. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. After a rare scoreless first half, these teams now just looking for something as the second half gets underway. So they hit the ball before it went 10 yards. I know that's tough, but you got to stay disciplined.
It is difficult because you're so eager to go get the football. It's that type of a play, but you're exactly right. Have to have the discipline to let it go 10 first.
Number 53, Mike 53. Come on. You better bring.
Cousins gives way to Cook. It was Jonathan Bostic there on the stop.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Second and 6 at the 45-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Cousins now. It's complete to Diggs. And he's taken down inside the 30. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first down as well. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Another example of just a dominant performance by this defense.
Yeah, you hear all the time about teams that try to steal signals from the other side and try and learn their signs and their tendencies. It's almost like they get
into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 14. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
A gain of 4. It's now second down.
They find some open field here. Big yardage that time for the Redskins. Give him 58 yards on the ground. Well, this game's ripe for the taking, and that run, I think it means he wants to take it.
Not only does he want to take it, he doesn't care what they're going to do on the defensive side of the ball. You can be prepared for him. He's coming at you anyway.
On first down, this is Geis. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain, followed by a sizable loss here.
Mike's five forward. Here we go, G.
Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Now they'll look to Haskins to throw it. Got a man, that's Quinn. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Right there. Right there. 54 Mike.
Hey, watch the slant.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. And the blitz does come. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. I don't think this will even, nope, it doesn't even get there. Well short, and still nothing on the scoreboard. It remains a scoreless tie. Well, close game, second half. You obviously hate to leave 3 out on the field.
Especially in a game like this when you know points are hard to come by. That was one of their best opportunities so far, and they come away with nothing.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf. Cousins finding Diggs on a big one. 43 yards. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll run with Cook. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis as we've got the final quarter upon us. We get ready to start the fourth. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal?
Set the tone, defense. Two. Let's go. Check. 55 to Mike.
Hey, exit.
55 to Mike. Watch the screen.
Hey, Ken.
Check.
Big Dan.
They'll run for it with Cook. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. 3rd and goal for Cousins. He can run, fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out, and the Redskins scoop it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, so much for the 4-minute offense. They were trying to reduce the clock, get in position to win the game, and leave no time for them to come back and catch them. And guess what? They turned the ball over.
Out, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they had it all set up for themselves, and they let it get away.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. In case you were wondering, last scoreless tie in the NFL, 1943, Giants and Lions. So here we are in the fourth quarter, nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Well, I've got a feeling, partner. I've got a feeling that this is going to be the drive. In fact, something big might happen defensively.
No gain, and it's second down. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Now Haskins to throw on second down. Able to find his running back, Geis. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Now Haskins. And that is incomplete. The defense did their job. Fourth quarter, big stand.
No doubt about it, because the offense has been yelling at them from the sideline. Just do us a favor. Get us the ball back. Give us one more chance to take it downfield. The defense just did them a solid, it appears.
And when they get the ball back, they can kind of play free tie game. They're not behind. Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on fourth down.
Under 10.
They'll try and throw forward with Haskins. And he is going to go down for the 5th time tonight, and this one is going to be a safety. Well, ho-hum here. Just your garden variety 2-0 game in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, dime a dozen, aren't they? Let's see. Can you get 2 base runners on and hit a 3-run homer and win it?
Should be interesting to see how this one finishes.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
On 2nd and inches, Cousins. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings. Defensively, they're okay with that. Short little route, tackle and inbounds. Okay.
All right, cliche alert. It's time for someone to make a play because they've got to have something bigger downfield. They can't just take what they give them. They've got to force it and make something big happen for them.
They'll run on first down. Cook. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 17 yards, first down, Vikings. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Adam Thielen, 30 yards. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed